Hi, my name is Tex, and my Twitter name is TweetTex. And just wanted to give everybody a quick update on Hummingbird2. If you've been watching different automated tools for following and unfollowing and building lists within Twitter, Hummingbird was one of the first ones to come out and had really kind of set the stage for the ones that have since preceded it, or excuse me, since come since. The Hummingbird 2 product is going to allow us to do some things that currently none of the other products are doing, and it's doing it in a fully automated manner. What we're watching right now is what's called the follow engine. And what it's doing is, as long as the software is running, which you can leave it running as long as you want and just let it run day in and day out, it's looking for people, and then it's grading those people, and if the grade meets the specifications you requested or set filters to, then it goes ahead and follows that person. And has a very intelligent unfollow engine. It basically only unfollows when it needs to unfollow somebody to make room for another follow, so it's doing one at a time. So it really effectively addresses the unfollow and unfollow churn that Twitter's so concerned about. So how does Hummingbird know how to do all of this is the question. So if we look at the configuration report, what's going to happen is this is where you're setting up what you want your keywords that Twitter's going to be listening to for. So in this particular instance, because I do an awful lot of communication with people that are actually interested in Twitter automation solutions, those are the keywords that I'm using for TweetTex as an example. I can tell it to ignore any user that doesn't upload a custom avatar, so that can be a criteria that I use, and I do set that. The default settings are prefer users that have at least this many followers, prefer users that have this many people that are following them, and then I can also establish what the ratio is going to be between followers to following, and so that's kind of a minimum, and then the number of updates that are sent out. And there's also a grading mechanism, which is beyond the scope of this particular video to go through, but you can establish a grade. Based on that grade, then it'll either follow or not, and it's a function of these filters plus the grading mechanism that allows that to happen. So when you apply those, then basically Twitter just sits in the background running, and it's going through and it's going to listen to and follow or not follow people based on the stream that it sees of people's conversations. I'm going to let this run. And okay, so what we just saw there is it found a tweet, and then it evaluated that person's statistics and measured it against our actual criteria and didn't meet our criteria, so it ignored it. So it's continuing to run now. So that's exactly how the engine works. And when it finds somebody that does meet the criteria, then it goes ahead and follows them. If you look at the report section, this will show you what's been going on with my activity. So right now I've got this many followers, I'm following this many people, that's my ratio, how many updates I've done, and somewhere along the way, very early on, I had a favorite. I haven't ever done anything with those since. This is a new session of Hummingbird, so you can see that there's no real statistics here. It's not my primary session. I've got that running on another machine, but you can see it's going to show me how many from Hummingbird itself, how many people it's unfollowed, how many people it's followed, and then the follow back is, I don't usually have follow back, but it does that for me if it wants to, and then it's got 2 people that are pending, and it doesn't have any conversion statistics because there's not enough statistics there. So it also shows you, kind of graphs out the information for you, and you can see that my follower growth has a consistent upturn. This particular account's gone from 0 to 26,000 followers since probably somewhere in the neighborhood of March of this year. So been pretty steady growth. The growth was a little faster early on before Twitter made rules changes, and now this allows me to grow at a very, very slow pace, but I'm targeting my people much closer. It's getting quality people. So I'm seeing a little bit higher conversion so far, and it's just gotten started. So this is how Hummingbird2 can dramatically improve the quality of the followers that you're actually working with. So now you can communicate with people very much that are your target audience. That's it for now. We'll catch up with you later.